Hello, we are Research Group 10, and this is our video on analyzing social media, specifically social media marketing. Let's start with a basic definition of social media. Social media is the interaction among people in which they create, share, or exchange information and ideas. Some familiar examples of social media websites are the wonderful, ever-present Facebook, the lovely Instagram, YouTube, Yelp, and even MySpace. Now to the meat of this video and the ever-important question: what is social media marketing? Social media marketing refers to the process of brands utilizing social networking sites to reach consumers. To do this, companies must make content worth sharing, which users will then spread, growing brand awareness. The cycle of social media marketing is simple. As brands produce content, it attracts attention, it encourages readers to share. The content begins to spread from user to user like wildfire, resulting in earned media, which is media that is produced not specifically from advertising, which creates more brand awareness through communication, which then starts the process anew. This brings up another great question. How is social media marketing driving the business revolution? Why? Well, now a business must work to keep its virtual self and real-world self in unison. Businesses that do this will gain an edge through social media. They can then use the data that they gain from social media to better interact with consumers' minds. Traditional marketing follows the bowling ball model, shown here. The marketer aims advertising at consumers, which then causes them to interact little by little. This model causes brands to have to bear the brunt of the marketing load. And in traditional marketing, the brand has a finite amount of resources that it can use to find new consumers. And it tends to be harder to maintain these consumers. And all the brand can do is hope that they come back. Social media marketing, on the other hand, is based on the more beneficial and efficient pinball model. Here's an example. Marketers can use this model to propel advertisement into the social media sphere and allow consumers to bounce it off of each other and share. And another model, coined the super pinball model, which is even more advanced, the marketer then fires any advertising into the social media sphere, which turns everyday consumers into proactive consumers, who will then share that with friends who are also passionate about the same things. Now consumers are assets, which means brand loyalty can be boosted as they passionately share things they care about. This allows businesses to lower the cost of advertising and make it easier to use because consumers are carrying part of the load. This is a better business strategy. You, the consumer, have the power. Social media can act as an easy intermediary between the marketplace and the consumer. Social media is the place where marketers and consumers can come to intermingle, share ideas, and to better connect. Now, how does business use social media today? Well, there are 5 strategies. First, they listen. Next, they begin the conversation between themselves and the users. The next step is taking what they learned in the first 2 steps and applying it to a marketing strategy. After applying the marketing strategy, they can analyze the data that comes from it and build better marketing strategies for the future. In the culmination of the 5-part strategy, after applying all of the first 4 steps, brands can truly learn to influence the world. With something as new as social media marketing, there are bound to be problems. John Souza of Social Media Marketing University remarks that social media has become a huge part of the marketing world, even though brands are unsure of its true value. In the case of Twitter, as it celebrates its 8th birthday, few brands have even begun to participate in its paid services, a mere 8.9%. Another disconcerting fact is only 40.3% of brands believe that Twitter is an effective marketing tool. 30.6% remain undecided. Finally, 45.1% of brands still believe that measuring ROI is the hardest thing about social media marketing. These are just some of the issues that can occur when you try to use social media marketing. But social media marketing has a true power. That is its real-time interaction. For example, Bank of America, while at the World Forum for Economics in Davos, was examining current Twitter trends to better represent its company and its brand. One of the great quotes from Bank of America's senior vice president is that the data comes into the room from many sources, and you have to use that data like a modern-day orchestra leader, blending the inputs in real time in a combination that is as much an art as a science. This quote just exemplifies how powerful social media marketing has become, and how it is now an integral part of every business strategy. Another example that reaffirms this is General Electric, better known as GE. They began sharing videos on Vine. Their marketing team constantly monitored these videos, and seeing how they were being perceived, was better able to adjust their marketing strategy. Why? Because it's easy to produce and easily accessible. And it allowed their marketing team to constantly monitor how the videos were being perceived, and allowed them to better adjust their marketing strategy. A great quote about the usage of these marketing strategies from GE's head of global brand marketing, Linda Boff, is, "That's the beauty of this type of media. It's fairly easy to produce and fairly easy to monitor. Being accessible, humanizing our social channels, and joining these conversations is a way for people on Twitter to become more familiar and more excited about the company." These quotes and these examples only reaffirm that social media marketing is here to stay. Remember, they're always trying to reach you.